great show. If you want to hear our thoughts on the show, please join us on the live stream where we're going to talk about the show. We've got a review coming up right live, so everyone please join that live stream and then we can discuss the show. But thank you for watching the live reactions. Please join us for a review right now. Until next time, joyous viewing. We should be live. Hello, Natman. Hello, Bork. Give people like 2 minutes to make it over and then we will start. Not going to waste much time waiting for people since this is a live redirect. No, tag champions didn't lose. Women's tag champions didn't lose either. Basically, the women retained, and all the men's changed. But yeah. Anyway, that was a good show. Let's discuss each match. It kind of was. Matt. Oh, Matt Hardy. Yes. Yes, he won. Oh, nice, Jade. Me too, to be fair, KK. But yeah, let's talk straight into the matches anyway, everybody. We'll do it in the order I did the predictions. First match we're going to discuss is the four-way women's match on the pre-show. We had Brookside, Gisele Shaw, Tasha Steelz, and Faby Apache. Well, I was surprised by this. Okay, Jade. I feel like I'm missing an entire conversation there. Yeah, I was surprised Tasha Steelz picked up the victory. A lot of us pegged Brookside considering the fact her momentum she was recently on, but yeah, Tasha Steelz come back and makes a big impact. To be fair, as a pre-show match goes, this was a solid opener, in my opinion. Yeah, the women definitely put on a very good match here. Okay. But yeah, I would give this match a solid 3. It was a good match in my opinion. What does everyone else think of this match? I mean, I wasn't really over on Faby Apache, whoever she was. The entire show has happened, mate. So yes, many people won. This is a review to talk about what happened on the show. Nemeth won. Yeah, that's what my prediction was, but no, Tasha Steelz, of all people. Either way, it's going to be interesting to see the fallout of this match. It is crazy. We will get to a full discussion on the main event. There's not much more to say. Anyone else got any more comments on the opening match? It was a good pre-show match. Anyone else have any other comments? That's your comment. Fair enough. Our next match after that was Kushida taking on Rich Swann. Kushida has changed, which was the most notable thing of this match. He seems to be influenced by Jonathan Gresham, I would say. He definitely was different tonight. He managed to pick up the victory. I don't actually know. I really don't know. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Beyond. I'm guessing maybe travel issues. As you said, a few people hadn't shown up, so maybe he couldn't get to the arena, so they had to swap it out for somebody who was already there. Because that Rich Swann and Kushida match was definitely just thrown together. It was an alright pay-per-view, but could have been a lot better. But obviously we'll get into more of that thoughts as I go through matches. This match was... It was a match. I really can't say much more than it was a match. To be perfectly honest, there wasn't a lot. It was thrown together in 5 minutes because Gresham couldn't make it. I think so. So yeah, I'm giving this a 2.5. Like there wasn't anything bad about it, but there wasn't anything good about it. It gets an average rating. Kushida got a good victory. Like it did what it needed to do. I think this is their SummerSlam, not White WrestleMania. But either way, it still should have been a bigger show. Definitely still should have been more. But yeah, anyone else have any more thoughts on the Kushida Rich Swann match? I've said all my piece. I don't think he has much to say. Give everyone else a chance to talk. I know you want to get to some shagging, but you can wait a few minutes. Anyway, no one seems to have any comments. Let's talk about Spitfire versus the Malisha for the Women's Tag Team Championships. This is one of those results that very, very, very surprised me. I did not peg the Malisha to retain at all. Spitfire's been on a bit of a roll, and I was highly expecting to change champions. But no, the Malisha picked up the victory here. Honestly, a big shock to me. I was pegging new champions, but no, they hang on. You're thinking they're going to split? Yeah, I mean, they keep trying for the belts, not going to get them, so yeah, they could definitely split the team. Again, I'm just going to give this match a 2.5. I don't really remember much about it. I'm just going to give it an average rating. It was a match. Champions looked strong. Not much more to say on that one. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the system, though. Now the women are the most dominant members of the group. Anyone final comments regarding the women's tag match on the pre-show? I will change it up for my orders for just one match. I don't know. Maybe she'll join. Yeah, I want to talk about the first match they did on the pay-per-view just because that makes the most sense. Broken Matt Hardy facing off against JDC after the hellacious and brutal attack to Matt's brother Jeff on the past Impact. Also, allegedly took out Reby as well. Broken Matt Hardy got a good victory here. It was well deserved. Matt definitely needed that win, so this was good. Jeff can't go to Canada though. Remember? Jeff can't go to Canada, so they had to write him off TV for a bit. Yeah, they won't let him in. Yeah, Nat man. So I'm not so. Oh yeah, he is. This is definitely going to be putting more of a rift in the system. Like JDC didn't do the job here, so what's going to happen to the group? We're going to have to find out. But this is another loss in their column tonight. Well, the first loss technically, but this is one of the losses in their column tonight. So what's going to happen to the group? That is going to be my biggest question going out of this pay-per-view. This, however, was a fairly good match. I'd give it a solid 3. What did everyone else think of the match? Didn't wow me, but it did a good job. It was more about the story than the actual wrestling. You said meh. Of course you did. Yeah, it was more about the story that they're telling than the actual wrestling. After that, we have the reunited Rascalz taking on the No Quarter Catch crew. This match surprised nobody for the victor. The Rascalz won as we all expected. Oh yeah, the gear was fire. The match was good. The match was good. I'd give it a 2.75 out of 5. I know, it's insane. But yeah, I like the Rascalz back together. This is good for Wesley, because in my opinion, Wesley hasn't got a lot to do as a singles competitor now. Since he lost to Obafemi, unless he's chasing the world title, which he's not going to win from Ethan Page, it's good for him to do stuff in TNA for the moment, because he's much more valuable doing stuff for TNA than NXT at the moment. So yeah, I want to see him doing more TNA stuff. Desmond Xavier. Yeah, I do like the partnership between TNA and NXT. It's so good. But yes, Charlie Dempsey and his group lost, which I'm not surprised about. Let main roster wrestlers go to TNA. Yes, and please. Yes, and please. Apart from LA Knight, he's not allowed to step foot in the building. Ever. What was our next match? Oh, we really do. Oh, yeah. Mike Santana taking on Jake something. I know you would, dude. I know you would. Yeah, Mike Santana picked up the victory here, which he definitely needed a victory after the stuff going on recently. As I do agree with KK's comment, though, Jake something is definitely underrated, in my opinion. The guy's good. I like Jake something. This wasn't his night, but the guy is a talent, and I do like him. So I liked this match. I'd give it again a solid 3. It didn't do anything spectacular. Good win. Both guys looked alright. Overall, a nice little match. Oh, he could definitely be a future X Division champion. Jake Something defeating Mike Bailey. Bound for Glory. I'm kidding, he's not going to win that quickly. I think Mike Bailey's going to have a good title run, which we'll discuss in a moment. But yeah, Jake Something could definitely go for the X Division title. Or even the, what is it? Digital Media Championship that's PCO has. That could definitely also be a thing that he could go for. He's got a couple of options for championships that I think he'd suit. They don't take him serious. They really don't, and they should. I like the guy. He is a talent, so hopefully they do something with him. Alright. He kind of gives me Orange Cassidy vibes. Like, I don't know why, but you just like the guy. He's likable for just being there. I don't know why, but he is. I like to see him on my screen. I want to see him succeed. Ooh. Yeah, he has been there for long. We could do that one day. What is our next match? Ooh. This match. Oh, he'll always be a mid-carder, yes. Hey, King Kiwi, how you doing? He's definitely a mid-carder, but he's a solid mid-carder. But yeah, we now have to discuss, scrolling past that, the World Tag Team Championship match. ABC, Ace Austin, and Chris Bay taking on The System for the Tag Team Championships. The System has failed. ABC picked up the victory in what was, in my opinion, a very good match. This gets a solid 3.5 out of 5. This was one of the good matches out of this entire pay-per-view. I honestly thought the System was going to retain. I genuinely thought the System was going to retain. But no, ABC are your new tag team champions. I thought they were going to separate ABC, but clearly not. Yeah, they are. For life. For life. Yeah, up to this point of these matches we're talking about, this was by far the match of the night. By a considerable margin, in my opinion. Like, ABC is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Thank you for the Jackson 5 reference. So yeah, sorry, my train of thought lost a little bit there. Okay. Next match that we have. This was good. This match. PCO versus AJ Francis. In a Montreal street fight for the TNA Digital Media Championship and the Canadian International Heavyweight Championship. Yes, you did. Rosemary first showed up and made a little bit of a presence. And then Rhino, of all people, showed up. Like, I like Rhino. So I was happy that his cameo was really welcome for me. This, in my opinion, was a solid match. I'm going to give it a 3.75 out of 5. Yeah, he lost. I am not complaining that we got Rhino over Cardona. I am a big fan of Rhino. He is one of my personal favorites. I've always liked him since I was a kid. So it was nice to see him show up. It was alright. It really doesn't age. He looks the same as he did 10 years ago, which is scary, but also good. Him and Heath Slater was one of my personal favourite tag teams. Like, just the comedy with Rhino and Heath Slater was brilliant. Like, the two just kept eating cheese and crackers, and I have no idea why. And it was entertaining. Yeah, I've got kids. Heath Slater. Me too, Hassan. Me too. That just made me happy. Minus 48. Damn, he still looks good for 48, though. But yeah, surprised at the win. I honestly thought AJ Francis was going to retain. As soon as I saw Rhino show up, I definitely knew that the belt was going to change. Like, as soon as I saw Rhino show, it's like, yeah, they're definitely giving this to PCO now. I would also like to ask, though, what was PCO's entrance? Like, he went into a coffin, they closed it, and then he came out of it. Like, they put him in and then took him out? Like, what was it? I was very confused. Yes, I gathered that they were making a Frankenstein parody. I gathered that. Just, like, they lowered a body and then he became the body. Like, it confused me. Looking forward to that, Hassan. Yeah, it was certainly an entrance that I'm going to remember. Let's move on to our next match, though. I don't know. It really should be a pay-per-view. Ooh, Speedball Mike Bailey taking on a Mustafa Ali. This match was very good. This gets a 4.25 out of 5. This was a very, very good match. Very, very good. Like, there were so many times I thought, damn, this match is going to end. I mean, Earl Hebner coming out, nearly doing a screw job again. Beautiful. Beautiful work there. Absolutely loved it. From start to finish, this was an entertaining match. And Mike Bailey won, which I called, by the way. Told you all Mike Bailey was going to win. Called it. I mean, it's about time that Mike Bailey has a run with the belt. But they're definitely going to have... Trent Seven even showed up to take out the guards, which was very nice. Trent Seven making a cameo and return. Earl Hebner. It was overall a very good match. Well, it's time for a third one. Yeah. And Ali's had a very solid title reign, but it's the era of Bailey. Until Jake something takes it off him. Make it happen, TNA. If you're watching this, which you're probably not. Alright, let's move on to the Women's Championship match. Jordynne Grace versus Ash by Elegance. Rosemary appeared, which we are not surprised about. Also, KK called that one. Oh yeah, 1 second. Before we get into that, I forgot to mention PCO and Stephanie DeLanda got engaged. during the show. So that was a thing that we also needed to mention. It was strange, but then the entire like love thing between them is kind of weird anyway. So it fit their storyline. So now they're engaged. Also, yes, it is for them. Also, fun fact: that was apparently the first time PCO has ever wrestled in his hometown of Montreal. Apparently, according to commentary, that was the first time PCO has ever wrestled in front of a home crowd. At least that's what commentary said. They could be wrong, but one of the people on commentary said that line. I thought it was weird that they said that. There's no way in his long career. Maybe they meant pay-per-view before? I don't know. I'd have to look into that. But anyway, Ash by Elegance and Jordynne Grace, which we should get back to. Maybe pay-per-view. Yeah, Rosemary came and got a knife and scared off. What is the concierge's name, by the way? I literally cannot remember what it is. What is the concierge's name? Somebody please help me with that. Alright, well, he was... his name is George. He got scared off by Rosemary. Jordynne Grace managed to pick up the victory and beat Ash by Elegance. I'd give the match a solid 3.5. It was pretty good. You know what? 3.75. It was a good match. Good title defense for Jordynne Grace. Ash by Elegance isn't bad in the ring. I really don't know who's going to beat Grace. Like, who's left at this point? Iceman is his nickname. Fair enough. I'm up for that. Please no. Please no. Roxanne Perez make her double champion? That would be cool. But yeah, solid match. Yes, you could do that. Double champion. Ooh, Havoc returning. That would be good. That would be a good return for it. But yeah, I think she's definitely going to have to start wrestling some NXT people. Although I will have to say, in my opinion, Jordynne Grace is the greatest NXT Women's Champion. Not NXT. TNA Women's Champion ever. Like, the woman is phenomenal. Like, seriously. Jordynne Grace, it doesn't matter who you put her up against. No, we were talking about NXT. My words got mixed up. Like, she can have a good match with pretty much anybody, man or woman. Like, she has had great matches with both men and women. Like, she is a phenomenal talent. Like, through and through, phenomenal talent. She's basically what Tessa Blanchard should have been if she wasn't such a terrible person. Gail Kim, solid women's wrestler. Awesome Kong wasn't good, dude. She was just, like, scary. She wasn't actually that good, in my opinion. Angelina Love, good talent, not as good as Grace. No name you put Mickie James. Again, good talent. Jordynne's better, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, Awesome Kong's WWE run was terrible. The TNA run was better. Yeah, when she was calmer in WWE, she never clicked even when she was there for the tiny bit. Her TNA run was a lot better, to be fair. I think it's got to be an NXT talent. It's definitely going to be. The thing is, who would you give that honor to? To be the first talent from the other company to win a belt? Roxanne 2 belts. I'm actually up for that. You know I don't like dual champions, but when it's two different companies, it's a bit different. Please, for the love of God, no, KK. Please, no. Yeah, I could see Cora Jade doing well. That would be good. Yeah, that is sort of the problem. Like, you're thinking about a lot of the NXT women. Yeah, they're not. They are definitely not built like Jordynne. That is true. Ooh, I am all up for Jade Cargill taking the belt off Jordynne Grace. That I'm more than up for. I've liked Jade. I liked her during the AEW run. I like her in a WWE run. I do generally think that she needs to not be a tag team wrestler, though. It doesn't suit her. Jade needs to be a single competitor. Jada Parker, kind of, yeah. Yeah, she's got to turn on Bianca. It doesn't work for her. Yeah. To be fair, dude, this is kind of what the point is. We're exploring options after something happened. I mean, we've only got one match, and I'm happy to, like, this is one of the matches that's actually got me with stuff to talk about. Like, so I was happy to discuss this because this is one of the things that was on my mind, was talking about Jordynne Grace and her title reign. But yeah, as you said, KK, we should probably wrap up with the final match. The 6-way elimination match. Yeah, there's not many of them. Beth Phoenix is the only one to come to mind, and she's retired. Yeah, ODB. You don't want to talk about this. We have to talk about this, goddammit. Yeah, I think they are now, man. Yeah, Moose, Nick Nemeth, Joe Hendry, Steve Maclin, Frankie Kazarian, and Josh Alexander. Okay. Wow. This was a very good match to start off with the positive points. This was a good match. I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5. Nick Nemeth won the championship, which I didn't expect, but KK called it. He did get this prediction right. Definitely going to believe in him. But yes, the biggest thing coming out of this match. Yeah, fair enough. Shut up, KK. Josh Alexander turned heel in a very, very big way. He low-blowed Joe Hendry and eliminated him. He ruined the match. That is my thought on that. That is my face. But yeah, Nick Nemeth winning the championship. I'm all for it. Who? Oh, Josh Alexander, definitely not good enough to be the Undertaker. I know, he screwed Joe Hendry and we're not happy about it. But yeah, Nick Nemeth being champion, I like it. I like it. He's good. We know he's going to be a solid champion. He's a solid performer. He's not my champion. My champion will be Joe Hendry. But he will be a good champion. Oh, I am all for Josh Alexander being a heel. Love it. The way he beat Joe Hendry down afterwards. I think he's. Yeah, I agree. I think he's going to win NXT Gold. Yeah, like I'm all like the way Josh Alexander did it and then beat down people afterwards. Josh is going to be a fantastic heel. I'm all about it. Yes, Joe Hendry beats over Faby, and then Tuesday nights become amazing. Never. There's nobody out there. Yes, Tuesday becomes Joe Hendry Day. But yeah, that was a solid match, as I said, 4.5 out of 5. As I said, one of the biggest questions I've got out of this is, where do the system go? Seriously. The men all lost their belts. JZC lost to Matt Hardy. The sister, like, they've got to break up. Like, Moose lost his belt. Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers lost their belts. Like, where did they've got nowhere to go at this point. I think the Malisha stay together until they drop the tag belts. Yeah, maybe Edwards starts down in the team, maybe? I could see that happening. Like, Eddie gets kicked out and then they just fall apart without Eddie. I could see them doing something like that. Yeah, they really should. They are little bitches. Yeah. Oh, by the way, KK, I did give some thought for what you said about the predictions. I think if you've got to be consistent to be allowed to be in it. So, the new champions we've got are ABC. Give me a second. Let me talk about this and I'll talk to you a bit more about it. ABC won the tag championships. Mike Bailey won the X Division championship. PCO won the Digital Media Championship. And Nick Nemeth won the world title. So with that being said, KK, your winners tonight, with that being in mind, are me and Jay with 6 points. So the official people who are approved for predictions are me, you, Natman, Bork, Jay, Nathan, Ronnie, and Daz. I know Daz isn't here a lot, but he is here pretty much for all predictions. Since we've done the predictions, he's been here for every one of them, and he specifically told me he wasn't going to be able to do TNA. So I think he's fair game because he is consistent with the predictions as we've done them so far. So I'm happy leaving him in there. But I think that's fair. Those people are consistent. And if we get more consistent people, we can add them to the list. But I think it's, yeah, like you said, I don't really want to do it so one person comes in. Oh, yeah. And if people start becoming inconsistent, we can consider taking them out. But yeah, as I said, me and Jay win then, with that being said. But yeah, I haven't seen that Christopher since we did the predictions, and I've done like 5 live streams. That's what kind of sold it for me, is I haven't actually seen him. He came in for that one thing, and I'm just like, I don't want it so the person never comes in. Like, yeah, I have been thinking on it, so yeah, I think you are correct there, KK. So, like I said, as that being said, Jay has officially won. He gets he win. I retain, and Jay gets the belt as well and takes it off Bork. Yeah, you're not wrong there as well, KK. So yeah, congratulations, Jay. You are now one of the champions, and I retain, which is cool. That's the one I need to do it with. Place that. Okay, yeah. You should not have picked the system. Yeah. You finished. If that's the case, you, Bork, and KK all got the same points at 5. So you were all like joint third. Okay, let me just update the Discord stuff. No, you didn't. I know. But it makes it... I like predicting, dude. But that's kind of what makes it like fun as well, is that we can't predict it as easily. Alright, there you go. It's been updated. Obviously, the next predictions that we have will be for SummerSlam, I believe. There's no other pay-per-views. But yeah, let me just edit this out. I'm going to get rid of that dude. No, it's always been a special Dynamite. Thank you, Natman. Yeah, it's always been a special Dynamite, never a pay-per-view, which, yeah, I agree with you, it's kind of weird. Okay, can I fit this all in one tweet, in one message in here? No. Alright, let's do... Alright, let's clear that stuff out. No, you get it in the actual match itself, but that's about it. But yeah, honestly, what would you guys rate this pay-per-view overall? I would say 6. I've told you, KK. 5. Literally, go to the room, right-click, and just click mute channel. Or 4, damn. I'm a bit more generous than you two. Yeah. As I said, KK, I appreciate your input on this with not letting people come in and stuff because, yeah, as I said, it's a growing content that we've only just started. There's going to be stuff to work out with it. No returns, no debuts. Fair enough. I thought it had some good moments, but yeah, there definitely could have been a lot more. Fair enough, Pork. I don't blame you on that one. Not memorable. I think Earl Hebner showing up was probably the only memorable moment that wasn't a match. Yeah, I don't get where the Hall of Fame why he wasn't there. Ooh, do it. Nice. Yeah, we're wrapping up anyway, dude. Honestly, this review is very good. I do hope you all enjoy this bit of extra content we've started doing for wrestling. I find predictions and these reviews for pay-per-views entertaining. As I have said, we will not be doing reviews like this for weekly shows because, for the love, I could not do this 6 days a week like this. They're not as special either if we do them like every single show. Fair enough, Bork. I'm sad for you. But yeah, tomorrow we're doing House of the Dragon. Ooh, what did you buy? Apart from the jersey. Oh yeah, remember KK, 8 p.m. We'll sort that stuff out. Yeah, that's what you bought. I saw. It looks good. Yeah, join me on a Discord call at 8 p.m. and we'll sort it out. Just before I go live and stuff. Anyway, guys, it has been a lot of fun. We will be back tomorrow with House of the Dragon, and then obviously Monday is Monday Night Raw. Yeah, send me a message, dude. Send me a message. All right, good night, everyone. It has been a pleasure. And we shall be back tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Joyous viewing.